Hi everyone, welcome to anttourguide channel. Today video we are going to be talking about one of the largest fine arts centers of Vietnam, the Fine Arts Museum and its legend. This yellow-white grand colonial era mansion is a combination of French and Chinese styles which brings about a typical colonial feeling through its marble floor throughout and the spacious airy rooms. It's no wonder that the building is considered as a masterpiece itself by most people. As Saigon became Ho Chi Minh City and the country reunited, the building was reformed into a museum in 1987 as the result of a decision of the city's People's Committee, though it was not officially opened until 1991. The Fine Arts Museum is indispensable for those who are keen on Vietnam arts and culture. Although the museum itself is not big and modern enough, its abundant collections can make up for these mistakes. The museum focuses on collecting, keeping, preserving, and displaying fine artworks typical of Vietnamese people, especially Ho Chi Minh City and the South. It comprises 3 floors of exhibition space. The Ho Chi Minh Fine Arts Museum, an ornate colonial-era building at 97 Phó Đức Chính, District 1, stands elegantly and quietly in the less traveled area of District 1. Beyond housing some of the country's best examples of woodcut paintings and Cham kingdom relics, the building seems to be cloaked in mystery, originating with its 1920s owner. Huy Bon Hoa, a Chinese immigrant, moved to Saigon in the late 19th century. A penniless man when he arrived, he went on to become one of the city's wealthiest men. Some alleged stumbled upon some treasure when gathering recycled bottles in garbage heaps, while others claim he found precious antiques and traded them. However, he accumulated his wealth. He became Saigon's king of real estate, and his business bloomed in the early 20th century. It is said that his assets reached the value of 20,000 houses. Basically, he was very rich. Huy Bon Hoa and his family were respected for their involvement in building public places such as hospitals and pagodas. Some of the buildings are still in use today, such as the government guest house, Du Dụ Maternity Hospital, and the Majestic Hotel. Huy fathered many sons, all of which studied abroad in Europe, but only one daughter whom he treasured. All of a sudden, she was nowhere to be seen, but people started hearing distressing shouts coming from the Hua's house, the building that currently houses the Ho Chi Minh Museum of Fine Arts. One morning, residents learned from an announcement that the girl had passed away due to a vicious illness and that the family wanted a quiet funeral. Ever since, strange things started occurring around the house. Many people said that they have seen a shadow floating through corridors and closed windows. Some heard from a mechanic hired by the horse that there is one very beautiful room on the top floor of the house, all fully furnished. This room seemed more like a mystical chamber. He was certain that he saw a maid deliver food through a hole in a closed main door. Perhaps the most believable story comparatively is as follows. Although Saigon was the center of trade and modern medicine in the 1920s, an incurable and monstrous spate of leprosy hit the city hard and destroyed many lives, among which was the Hui's daughter. As rumor has it, the fair girl was transformed into a horrid creature, then quarantined in a room where maids served her food through the aforementioned hole. Mad in isolation, she screamed helplessly from that chamber and withered away to her lonely death. So deeply mirthful, Hui could not bury her in the ground and instead built a stone coffin and put her inside. It was said that people could still hear her crying at night. On the 1-year anniversary of her death, Hui bought a white dress, a doll, and had a maid to bring them together with a plate of rice to the chamber where the coffin sat as a superstitious tribute to his daughter. When the maid came back to take those things away, she was spooked to see that half of the rice had been eaten. She curiously sneaked a peek through the hole and found the girl in the white dress sitting up in the coffin, holding the doll. The maid ran and screamed with all her might, "My lady is back!" Hui decided then to bury his daughter's body secretly. Hui Bonhua never spoke of the incident. Today, the Horse Elegant House adds a bizarre work for the pleasure of locals, tourists, and when night falls, perhaps the ghost of their fair daughter. It's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to hear more from us, please make sure you like and hit the subscribe button down below. Thanks and see you soon.